Guess who's back and better than ever? It's your girl Trina. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a review slash demo on the Juvia'S foundation, the foundation stick, and their concealer. So this will be my first time using it. I matched them completely online, so if the shades doesn't add up properly, that's what happened. So yeah, let's get into it and see. Let me put my hair back. Okay, so we're gonna start with, I'm gonna try the foundation first. So the foundation I got is in color Punta Cana, number 435. This is what it looks like, and this is the box that it came in. So off of first glance, it does look like it could be my shade. So here, my face is already primed. I primed with my Wet n Wild face primer. In the summertime, my skin tends to get a little oily, so I am going to try this matte, and this is supposed to be full coverage. So let's pick a side. I'm gonna use this side. Okay, so we're gonna try the liquid on this side. Looks like it could be my color here. I'm gonna just take a foundation brush, flat foundation brush, and dab it on there. Let me find me a handheld mirror real quick. Okay. Off of this alone, coverage will definitely be, yeah, let me do my forehead, and then we can really see if the coverage works. You see them spots right there? Let's try it. Okay, so this is the liquid. Off coverage alone, I'm giving this a 5 for coverage. It definitely covers. Definitely covers. Because you see them spots that were on there? I don't see them no more. Well, I see a little bit of it. Okay. But for a full coverage, this is pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's buildable. Granted, it's really hot outside, so I'm not gonna be building all this stuff on my face, because I guess that could be a good way to test it out. You know what, let's add a little more. Let's see how much it can build. Okay, I like it. I do. It gives you a more of a airbrush look to it, compared to, so you see where it'll stop and start is right here. It's a little uneven because I didn't know my own strips. So okay, let's move on to the stick. For the foundation stick, I got the color Mauritania. Oh, can't see it. Why won't it focus? Focus on the box, not me. Okay, so it doesn't want to focus on anything but me. But I got the color more. I'll leave the colors in the description box. But it's Mauritania. I hope that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. So I will leave the color in the description box. So let's see how well I did with matching. Okay. This didn't specify if it was full coverage or not on the box. Let me just double check. Okay, it says our shade stick is a weightless multi-purpose formula that glides on seamlessly to cover imperfections. This full coverage formula. Okay. It does slide on very gracefully. I would say that it's very smooth. So for the stick, I'm going to use a sponge. And let's see. It matches well. Listen, I'm pleasantly surprised that I was able to match these shades completely off of the internet. I have the hardest time matching my shades in stores, so imagine having to do it based off of pictures they provided on the website. And for some reason, none of the reviews showed anybody that had this shade, so I couldn't even figure out. Oh, okay. So it matches. I like it. So it says full coverage. So I'm gonna add a little bit more to the marks that I have on my skin. So right here and then right here. So that's a beauty mark. So it technically should have covered that. Let's see if this is buildable. So I'm back in with the sponge. Yeah, these shades match. I'm glad they do because I do have a few errands to run, so that would have been kind of looking a little crazy. Going out there with two different shades on the side of my face. So, just gonna clean up around the nose area. Okay. It has a little bit of like an airbrush finish, I would say. It's not, it definitely glides on smoothly. So it is now, oh, actually, forgot about the concealer. Let's see. Oh, okay. So already, off of just that, I see that this concealer is a thin concealer. Well, not a thin concealer, but it's more liquidy. I'm used to the thicker kind of concealers. So I'm just gonna use a flat foundation brush and work in the concealer. And then I'm gonna follow up with my sponge. Okay, it's not bad. The coverage is pretty good. Granted, I don't have a lot of like problems with my under eye area, but compared to this side not bad. And I did use the side of the sponge that didn't have any foundation on it. The foundation's on the bottom. So I don't want you to think I'm blending them. Say it is more of a like a looser creamy concealer, but it moves easily. So you definitely will have to set this concealer. So this is, mind you, this is the side that has the liquid foundation, and this is the side that has the stick foundation. I'm gonna go in with the same sponge. Okay, the concealer actually isn't that bad. I'm going to also add some of my Makeup Revolution banana powder, and I'm not going to bake it. I'm just going to sweep the powder on there just to get to see, you know, how well it does with just a non-baking set. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I wanted to set the rest of my face. So. More. And then you could do the bridge of your nose, your chin, your forehead. In the summertime, I get very oily, so I try to do my makeup accordingly. Okay, right now, I like the foundation. It is now 1:45 p.m. I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours and let you know how this foundation and concealer did throughout this hot summer day. Okay, time for my overall review on these foundation and the concealer. I now have this on for, let's see what time it is. It is 8:22. I've now had this on for what, roughly 7 hours. I like the liquid. I like the liquid a little bit more than the stick. And I say that because the liquid, I feel like it stayed. The liquid didn't really go nowhere. So I like that about the liquid. But the stick, you see where it started leaving, especially on my nose area. And I just feel like I'm a little bit more oily on this side compared to this side. So overall, scale of 1 to 5, a 5. I'm gonna add this to my makeup for the summertime, definitely. This is good. If you're oily, this is good. It gives you a airbrush finish and the oil doesn't really seep out. But scale of 1 to 5, 4.5. And if you're one of those people that don't like 0.5s, it's just a 4. And I say that because this one, the liquid holds up a little bit more than the stick. But overall, highly recommend the concealer. I will not use the concealer under my brows. And I say that because this concealer is a little more loose than I like it. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not really creamy. It's more of it's a looser one. So I feel like if I use this on my brows, I would have to set my brows. And I normally don't set my brows when I do it with low concealer. So if you're going for a looser concealer and that's your speed, go ahead and get yourself this concealer. It's good. For under eye purposes, I'm trying to black out my eyelashes so you don't see the reflection. Did pretty good. It held up. Overall, I will definitely be getting this again. Definitely. Also, a little goes a long way. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for, I know a lot of people have problems matching their shades online. So, go with your undertones. Go with your undertones. I hope it was helpful for you. Like, comment, and subscribe.